On January 24th in Cairo, a 32-year-old political activist and mother, Sheima El-Sebar, came to celebrate the anniversary of the revolution. And within minutes, without any apparent provocations, the police arrived, tried to disperse the crowd, and she was shot in the back and died from her wounds on the way to the hospital. Sheima was hit in the back, in the neck, on the side of her face by what looks like to be a birdshot. And in fact, the medical authorities confirmed that she was fatally shot with birdshot that killed her by lacerating her lungs and heart. We collected a lot of evidence of what happened on that day. We talked to several eyewitnesses, we found pictures, and we found this video evidence which we believe show the death of Sheima. You'll hear right at the beginning of the footage 2 shots, which we believe were the first 2 shots to disperse the crowd, and then a few seconds after that, what we believe to be the fatal shot. Let's look at it. The first 2 shots, you can see police officers in black uniforms walking towards the demonstrators behind the banner. This, we believe, is the fatal shot that killed Sheima. Our analysts spent a lot of time looking at this video evidence frame by frame. We stabilized it, we zoomed in, we cross-referenced also still pictures that were taken at the scene within seconds of the shooting. And you can clearly see here this police officer getting in a shooting stance, pointing his gun towards the protesters, and then the shot rings, and you can see the protesters here running away from the police, and Sheima with her grey sweater falling to the pavement. We believe that the evidence strongly indicates that this man in the center with the black face mask is the one that shot Sheima. Over the last few years, hundreds of people have been killed by police in demonstrations in Egypt, and frankly, you almost never get this type of evidence to document it. You often have to rely more on eyewitness. But despite this wealth of evidence, pictures, videos, the police is completely denying that anything happened on that day, claiming that this evidence was somehow fabricated. We believe these denials are simply not credible, and the government should seriously investigate and hold the people responsible for this death accountable.